Hi, I'm Rebecca from engVid. In this lesson, you will have a chance to understand 10 of the most confused verbs in English. Now, if you're a beginner student, then you have a chance to learn them right to begin with. If you're an intermediate level student, you might still want to review these verbs just to make sure that you're really using them properly. And if you are making mistakes, no worries. I'm going to explain them to you and also show you how to correct it. Okay, here we go. The first set of words we have is learn or teach. So let me give you a sentence and you tell me what you think is right. What should we use here? Which verb? Mrs. Cole learns us English, or Mrs. Cole teaches us English. Which is correct? If you had to think for more than 1 second about the answer, then I'm so glad you're watching. Okay? Because I'm going to give you this very important difference. I hope you said Mrs. Cole teaches us English. Okay, so what's the difference between learn and teach? If you made a mistake, no problem. I'm going to explain it to you so you get it. So to learn means to get knowledge or skills. All right? And to teach means to give knowledge or skills. So right now, what are you doing? Are you giving knowledge or are you getting? Are you receiving knowledge? I think you are receiving. So you are learning, you are getting. And I am giving, so I am teaching. I'm teaching, you are learning, right? So this is what it says here. Teachers teach, okay? That's also a big clue because the word teacher has the word teach in it. So teachers teach something, like I teach English. Teachers teach math, English, history, etc. Or teachers teach someone. They teach students usually, okay? And students learn something, like students learn English or math or history. And students learn from someone, usually a teacher. All right? So what are you doing right now? You're learning. What am I doing right now? I'm teaching. Good. Let's look at the next one. The next one, bring or take. Let's look at this example. Please bring this book to Mrs. Smith on the 2nd floor. Or do we say, please take this book to Mrs. Smith on the 2nd floor? Take a second to think about it. What did you say? Bring this book to Mrs. Smith or take this book to Mrs. Smith? Well, the correct answer is take this book to Mrs. Smith on the 2nd floor. Why? Well, let's look. To bring something means to move it towards the person who's speaking, to the speaker, okay? And to take something means to move something away from the speaker, all right? So I could say to you, bring it to me or take it away from me. Got it? And even if somebody else is telling you that on the phone, okay? So it doesn't matter where that person is. What matters is who is the speaker, who is saying that sentence. So, for example, you could say to the waiter, if you're in a restaurant, please bring me some water, right? Towards you. Or you could say to the waiter or waitress, please take my plate away. So now you're taking the plate away from you. All right? Got that? Let's look at another set of words. Now, borrow or lend. Let's look at an example. My father borrowed me his car last night. Or do we say, my father lent me his car last night? Which one is right? The sentence is in the past tense. So instead of lend, we see lent. But which is it? My father, what should it be? Lent me. My father lent me his car. Let's understand why, okay? In case you didn't get it right. And if you did get it right, let's be 100% sure why you got it right. Okay, so to borrow something means to take something temporarily, and you are expected to give it back. You plan to give it back. You're not taking it forever. You're just taking it temporarily, all right, for a little while. And to lend means to give something temporarily, and you also expect to get it back. For example, a person who lends is called a lender. The person who borrows is called a borrower. And lend, we often, most people have heard of money lenders, right? People who lend money are called money lenders because they give you money temporarily, but they expect to get it back. Okay, now, so based on that, let's look at how we can use these words. So I could say to a friend, could I borrow your pen, please? Could I borrow? That means, could I take it and use it temporarily? Or another way I could ask the same question is, could you lend me your pen, please? So now I'm asking pretty much the same question, but in a different way, using a different verb. Could you lend me your pen? All right? And of course, we can borrow or lend all kinds of things, such as money, or cell phones, or books, or a coat, or something else. Okay? Hope you got that right. Let's look at the next pair. So now, win or beat. All right, let's look at the example. I beat him at tennis, or I won him at tennis. Which is correct? Do you know? What do you think? It should be I beat him at tennis. Because when you beat someone, you beat a person, another person, or another team. When you win a game or a prize or an award. Okay? See that difference? You're winning the game, but you're beating the other side. You're defeating the other team or opponent, the other player. All right? Just to understand a little bit better, because I know it can be a little bit confusing, let's look at this example. So Team A finished the game and had 25 points. Team B at the end of the game had only 10 points. So let me ask you, who won this game? Team A won the game. Who lost the game? Team B lost the game because they had fewer points. And what's another way in which we can express this result? We can say that Team A beat Team B. So they won the game, but they beat the other side or the other team. Got it? Good for you. Let's look at the last pair of words. So last, do or make. This is always a little bit confusing, but let's try, okay? Number one, I did a mistake or I made a mistake. What do you think? Well, it should be I made a mistake, okay? The next one, we did a course or we made a course. Which one? What do you think? We did a course, okay? And the last one we have here, they did their homework or they made their homework. It's a really common mistake. Don't worry if you're not sure. Which is it? They did their homework. So, how do you know whether to use do or make? Well, it's like this. I've been teaching English for a long time, and I can tell you that there are lots and lots of rules to help you choose do or make. But in my experience, the best way to learn these is to learn the expressions by heart. Become familiar with the expressions, okay? Use them a lot. Write them, read them, okay? And that way they'll come automatically. Because when you need to use one of these words, you don't have time to think through all of the different rules. You just have to know that you make a mistake, you do a course, and you do your homework. Okay? It just has to come. And you will have to work at it. Okay? And to help you with that, what I've done is I've created a resource on our website where there are over 100 expressions with do and make so that you can practice and really get to know them. All right? So for that, here are some things you can do. First of all, subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel. I have lots of lessons like this which can help you improve your English much faster. Okay? Second, go to our website, www.engvid.com. There you can download a free resource with a list of these expressions of make and do. Lots of other resources too. Okay? You can also do a test or a little bit of a quiz on what we learned in this lesson. All right? And also you can look around at lots and lots of hundreds of other lessons which can help you improve your English one step at a time. I'm so proud of you. It's not easy to learn English. I know that. But every little change you make makes a big difference, okay, in your ability and your confidence in speaking English. All right? Thanks very much for watching and good luck with your English. Bye for now.